You sit down in a Thai bar. A stunning bar girl glides over, smiling, soft-spoken, leaning in like you're the only man in the room. For a moment you feel 25 again, natural, effortless, maybe even romantic. But here's the reality. She's not just being friendly. She's a pro. She's been doing this longer than you've been fantasizing about it. Most men over 40 think they're smooth. They lean on charm, a bit of humour, or the classic, "I'm not like the other tourists" line. Doesn't matter. She's heard it all 1,000 times, from younger lads to retirees. And while you're busy enjoying the attention, maybe the first female attention you've had in months, she's already working you. And if you're over 40, divorced, fed up with Tinder, or just wondering if you've still got it, you're the perfect target. This video is about making sure you don't end up the older guy who gets played by bar girls in Thailand and doesn't even realise it, because that's the guy who walks out broke, bruised, and embarrassed. And you don't want to be that guy. Bar girls aren't hustlers in the sloppy sense. They're professional social engineers. They know how to mirror your vibe, to make you feel seen. They let you talk, nod at the right moments, laugh at your jokes. They build you up just enough so that when the hook lands, you hardly notice. And the hook is simple. Can you buy me a drink? Not a regular drink. A lady drink. It costs more than yours because it pays her commission. Most guys think they're clever. Order 2 beers, give her 1. Try to dodge the system. Won't work. She can't drink it. No commission, no incentive. She'll sip politely, then vanish to find someone who understands how the system works. If you're over 40, here's where it hits hardest, because you want to believe the attention is real. After years of ghosting and rejection back home, that sudden rush of female interest feels intoxicating. But you've got to remember, it's not romance, it's business. Now, where you meet her is also important. Not all bar girls operate the same way. The street you're on tells you exactly what she expects. Walking street in Pattaya, or go-go bars. Polished, done up, usually the best looking. These girls are trained to move fast. They spot high spenders instantly, flirt hard, and if you're not buying, you're invisible. Their time is premium. LK Metro in Pattaya, more balanced. You'll meet some new girls, some veterans. They give you more time to talk, maybe laugh a little, but don't kid yourself. The good ones here are pros in disguise. They let you feel in control while they guide everything. Soi 6. In Pattaya, bold and direct. They'll grab your arm, sit you down, and get straight to the point. No dance shows, no finesse, just close the deal. The hidden rule is, where you meet her is what she expects. If you're chatting up a girl on Walking Street, don't expect slow burn romance. If you're in Soi 6, don't pretend it's a date. So what are the costs of all this? Your beer? 120 to 180 baht. Her lady drink? 150 to 250. Bar fine from 500 in Soi 6 to 2,500 plus on Walking Street. Remember, you're not just buying her a drink, you're buying her attention, and it's on a timer. One lady drink might buy you 15, maybe 20 minutes of her sitting there, laughing at your jokes, stroking your ego. But when that glass is empty, if you don't order another, she's gone. And if she gulps it down in 5 minutes and starts eyeing the menu, that's not chemistry, that's commission. Then there's the bar fine. That's the fee you pay the venue to take her out for the night. In Soi 6, it might be 500 baht. In LK Metro, it's more like 1,000 to 1,500. Walking Street? Easily 1,500 to 2,500 or higher. And remember, that money goes to the bar, not to her. You're literally paying to take her off the shift. And no, there's no refund if the vibe turns out rubbish once you leave. By the way, if you're over 40 and serious about meeting women and you're not in Thailand right now, try out our top dating apps for men over 40. Inside, you'll find the apps that actually work for older men for 3 main reasons. All of our recommend apps have more women than men. The women on these apps are slightly older. Women over 30 are much more likely to actually want to meet a guy. There are plenty of cougars or MILFs who are up for something casual, as well as serious relationships. Use the links in the description and pinned comments and you'll get a free trial on all of these top dating apps for older guys. Now, back to bar girls. Here's what you need to know when you're actually inside the bar. In a bar full of bar girls, you don't need to say a word. Everything you need to know is right there in how they move, look, and react. First, who's looking at you and who isn't? The confident ones will spot you before you spot them. If she holds eye contact, smiles, maybe walks past you twice, that's not romance, that's fishing. And you, my friend, are the bait. Now, the ones who don't look at you, they're not shy, they're calculating. Some are waiting for a bigger spender, some are taking a breather, and some just aren't into you. Don't take it personal, just read it for what it is. Second, watch the mama-san. If the bar boss starts pointing girls your way or hovering nearby, it's because they think you're ready to spend. You're being handled. Nothing wrong with that, but remember, mama's not matchmaking out of kindness. She's taking her cut too. Third, pay attention to girl-to-girl dynamics. If one sits with you and another glares from across the room, that's tension. If 2 or 3 laugh together before they walk over, congratulations. You're about to get tag-teamed. Just know you're being managed, not chosen. Fourth, table behaviour tells the story. If she sits down close straight away, she's working fast. If she lets you set the pace, she's vetting you. If she keeps glancing around, she's either bored or waiting for a better offer. If she touches you without hesitation, she's cranking up the engagement to push for quick drinks or a bar fine. And finally, your energy sets the tone. Walk in loud, sloppy, acting like a big shot. Sure, you'll get attention, but you won't get respect. Walk in calm, relaxed, make eye contact, move like you've done this before, now you're in control. Bottom line, you don't need to chase, you need to observe. Once you know how to read the room, you stop being the mark and start being the guy they're trying to figure out. Here's how to spot the traps and stay 3 steps ahead. Number 1, the fast drink hustle. She sits down. 5 minutes later, her cocktail is gone and she's already asking for another. Newsflash, that wasn't a cocktail. That was apple juice in a shot glass. She's not connecting with you, she's farming commissions. The faster she drinks, the faster she stacks. How do you handle it? Buy one lady drink, feel the vibe. If she's genuinely good company, fine, go again. But if she's just rinsing you, cut it there. Number 2, the bill padding play. You're tipsy, feeling good. Maybe the night's a blur, and then the check lands. It's bigger than you expected. Extra drinks, mystery shots, things you didn't order. Happens more than you think, especially if you're over 40 and look like you've got money. The fix? Simple. Check each bill slip when it comes. Scratch a mark on it. That tiny move tells them you're paying attention. And most of the shady stuff stops instantly. Number 3, the girlfriend experience. This one stings. She's sweet, holds your hand, looks you dead in the eyes like no one back home ever did. And you start thinking, maybe she's different. She's not. That's the GFE, the girlfriend experience. It's a skill set. She's not falling for you. She's building rapport to get you spending more, staying longer, and bar-fining faster. By all means, enjoy it. Just don't confuse it with something real until real life outside the bar proves otherwise. Number 4, the ego check. Brutal one, this. You're chatting to a girl you like, and another guy walks in. She leaves you mid-sentence with no explanation. You feel it in your chest, like you've just been dumped in public. But here's the truth. This isn't dating, and it's not rejection. It's business. She saw better money and moved. Don't chase. Don't sulk. Smile. Finish your drink. Move on. The guy who keeps his cool, he's the one in control. And here's the big one. The trap inside your own head. Thinking you're smarter than the system. The second you say, I've figured this out, that's when it gets you. The whole setup is designed to make you feel like you're in control, right before you're not. So don't fight the system. Understand it, navigate it, use it for what it is. You're not here to test your self-worth, you're here to enjoy the ride without crashing into it. Here's how the smart guys wrap up the night. First, don't chase the high. There's always one more drink, one more girl, one more maybe. But the guy who doesn't chase, he's the one who keeps his power. If the vibe was good, don't stretch it until it snaps. Leave while you're in control, not when you're broke and searching for meaning in her smile. Second, end it clean. Close your tab, tip if it felt right, and walk out with no drama, no guilt, no awkward moments. You don't owe anyone anything just because they laughed at your jokes or held your hand. And if you leave with a girl, do it smooth. Don't act like you just won the lottery. Act like it's normal, because for her it is. Third, don't take it personal. She bounced? Cool. She stayed? Cool. Either way, it's all part of the experience. None of it defines you, and none of it is worth losing your composure over. And fourth, reflect without regret. The night doesn't need to be perfect to be good. If you walked out safe, clear-headed, with your wallet intact and a little more wisdom than before, you won. Here's the bottom line. Thailand doesn't just teach you about nightlife, it teaches you about yourself. Remember what we said at the start. She's a pro, this is a system, but now that you see it for what it really is, you're not walking out blind. You're walking out like a man who knew what he was doing, older, wiser, and still in control. And here's the bigger picture. Bar girls aren't your only option. If you're over 40 and still want to meet women, whether it's MILFs, younger women, check out our top dating apps for men over 40. You can get free trials on all of these apps where there are more women than men, with millions of hot women over 30 who really want to date and hook up. Just use the links in the description or pinned comments to get started for free. Failing that, if you want to watch the top dating apps for men over 40, watch this video on the screen right now. Thailand will test you, but now you know the game, you can play it on your terms. Links are below. Check them out, meet some local women, and I'll see you in the next one.